live in the dungeon. This is the Dream Warrior Review. I'm Kurt Thomas.
I'm Mick Strawn.
Carol Danvers becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes on Earth when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races.
I don't know why I read it like that.
Races? Why did you read it like that? Okay. Here's my feeling overall is I just really loved this film.
I was not expecting to like it as much.
I was not, and I was the same way. I was expecting not to like it, but
she was pretty awesome.
She was absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
There was a part towards the end where it got a little too big and weird for a very brief period of time, you know.
Yeah.
But for most of it, it was just great, and it was like personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean this is
very personal.
This is once again a film where that did what Avengers has been doing so badly is there's not a personal connection to what's going on, what's been going on in the Avengers series, and it is.
Well, this was kind of an origin story, so I mean, those are always more personal.
Right. You know, but at the same time, you know, it being. So I guess all I like
even an origin story for him.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
so I have to say that maybe all I like by Marvel are Marvel's origin stories.
Yeah.
Although, you know, the second Ant-Man and
no, it's when they start adding, so all the Avengers are getting together, and then it's just getting crazy, over the top stuff happening. But here's the less story,
and here's the thing that I've always pointed out, that I think that it's very difficult to have a superhero film where you get bunches of superheroes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Fantastic
They could have
Four,
pulled Justice League off, but they didn't. I think they could have pulled it off.
Well, I don't think that they pulled the Avengers off.
Some of the,
I mean, personally,
if you look at some of the Justice League cartoons, some of them are actually really good. Like, because I used to watch them, but I think you could pull it off.
Well,
it's just you had ego there with my least favorite actor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Dan. Anyway,
but the thing is the focus, when you're not trying to split your focus between 4 or 5 individuals, although, and here's the thing, I was just watching The Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
I've been watching. You know what? Remember when I said that I'd only watched 1 episode?
Yeah.
When I went back and checked, I watched 3
Was
episodes.
I right about it gets better after the first one?
Yeah, but I watched 3 episodes. That's the thing, is I just watched them straight through. I didn't even know the difference between them, and so I guess I just sat there and watched them for 3 hours and didn't even realize it, and I thought it was 1 episode. But the thing is what they do there is they're following one character through the, you know, like one strong character through the whole thing, and that's where you get into trouble, is when you're doing the Fantastic Four or the Avengers, and when you try and mix the streams. You know, it's like in Ghostbusters, when you mix the streams, you get screams.
Right.
When you mix the streams, you get screams.
Right.
There's something very important I forgot to tell you.
What?
Don't cross the streams.
Why?
It would be bad.
I'm fuzzy on the whole good-bad thing. What do you mean bad?
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
Total protonic reversal. All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon. All right, Ray, take the left.
But the singularity of it, oh man, and she was great, and the effects.
Well, do you think Wonder Woman pulled it off?
Yes,
when Captain
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, they pulled it off.
I think I like her more. I mean, I think I like
more than Brie.
I think I like Wonder Woman more. But
well, you mentioned that
this one's pretty awesome too, though.
You liked Brie.
I liked Brie. And,
you liked Brie.
She was a good team.
She was a good team. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I was a little distracted by some things.
Yeah, you were.
She was wearing.
Yeah, something. I noticed that something came up while you were.
An idea.
An idea.
I
had an idea. Yeah.
I did notice her suit looked a lot like Superman. Well, I never really made that connection, I guess.
One thing that I did read just coincidentally, I was on Facebook and a friend of mine who did my cover art on my book, Nathan Thomas Milner, was commenting how on all the boards, everybody was commenting about her costume, having too much costume.
Right. Well, I guess I was more distracted by the T-shirt she was wearing, the Nine Inch Nails T-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a T-shirt.
Okay.
And I wonder how Kurt Cobain would feel about his music being used in a Marvel movie. I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
Well, I loved it.
Hope I didn't ruin anything for anybody.
No. You ruined it for me, but you do that every week.
Was that a spoiler?
That
there was some of his music was in there?
No, that wasn't a spoiler.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Don't compliment yourself in that way.
And I blanked on her name again. Anne Bancroft?
Annette
Bening. Anne Bancroft is dead, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Okay, she's very dead. No, Annette Bening, who I think is secretly Scarlett Johansson's mom.
You think
did an amazing job. Well, they just look so much alike.
Well, Samuel Jackson and Brie Larson. I thought Jude Law was passable.
And I thought that friend, I've never seen. I don't think I've seen this actress before. Lashana Lynch was really good. I thought.
Yeah.
But
the cat was amazing. Who was the cat?
I think he played himself.
Was he?
Yeah, I think it's in the credits. It said he was. He was
credited as the cat. Yes.
I can't remember the cat's name though. But Jude Law just was Jude Law.
But the story arc was just so well written.
Ben Mendelsohn. He was
the bad guy.
He was the bad guy.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Which I wasn't that excited. I
wasn't excited, but I didn't. Yeah. I didn't think that he played it good.
There were some things I thought were kind of cheesy, like the holograms. The guy holding the big hammer. Like,
that was. Really
I don't know. It was
cheesy.
a little much.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Stargate, as like the one on TV.
Yeah, so. It was like Stargate.
It was like that.
Yeah, it was.
And then the whole thing with the moving arms and.
But the funny thing about it is that you get this many. You in order to get this done, you actually farm it out to a bunch of different optical houses.
Right.
And I think that as things go along, you're noticing that some of them aren't the best at what they do. Like the ones that did that was.
Did you think why don't they use models anymore, like for cities? Like, that city looked really flat, and I think if they used models, it would have looked pretty freaking amazing, I think. So I don't know.
Well, I used to. I went and worked for a while at a company that did the model making for what was the first of the apocalyptic post-apocalyptic films?
There's so many of them.
Harrison Ford was in it.
Oh, you're talking about Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, right? Yeah, the model for Blade Runner.
Okay.
Which was
awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is how much time and how expensive that was. And that technology was around a long time ago, but it is very expensive to make something look great like that. I mean, but what you were looking at is, for the most part, you weren't looking at 3 dimensions. You were looking at brass etchings.
Okay.
Brass etchings, one after the other, after the other, and then they were putting mirrors in the back of them that were catch mirrors, and they would put lights underneath that were pointing up, and I mean, it was such an awesome model, but yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it obviously took some work.
Yeah.
Graphically. But it's just, I've noticed that in a lot of these movies where I just feel like I'm looking at a flat screen.
No, and I agree with you. I mean, but once again, and like I say, is the story, and in this case, the story and how they kind of got you on their side. They kind of tore at your heartstrings to like suck you in there. It worked to distract me personally from.
Except for one of the actors looked like Clint Howard. But anyway.
Look, the whole alien race looked like Clint Howard. Come on, face it. In fact, almost any alien race winds up looking a lot like Clint Howard.
Probably shouldn't be
Name an alien race.
We probably shouldn't be talking about
like,
this, because what if he is an alien and then he comes and gets us?
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I thought, well, so they could have acted this out on a stage with no special effects, because it was all about character. They didn't have to have all the fancy graphics and stuff.
Of course, I say that all the time.
Yeah. So why didn't somebody do a movie like that? I mean, they tried to do Spider-Man on the stage. I remember that with the Broadway show.
Yeah,
that
was
with you two doing the.
That was rough. That was very rough.
There were accidents and stuff. I don't know if they're still doing that show.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Maybe it's off Broadway now.
We need to find out. Yeah.
Anyway,
it's playing Poughkeepsie. Yeah.
I want to see a Marvel movie produced by Woody Allen.
Yeah. $50 for our department. So
well, I guess there was Zelig. It was kind of a hero movie, wasn't it? Maybe not. Anyway,
not really. I mean, Zelig was more like a series of vignettes worked into historical footage.
Right, that was an awesome movie, but we're getting off track. But anyway.
Yeah. Oh, how rare. Oh, we're getting off track. So I like this movie a lot. I do think that it had flaws, but I love the character, and I guess you're telling me I love a good origin story. I'm going 3.8.
3.8, okay. I'm probably at 3.6.
3.6.
I think I would rate. I think I rated Wonder Woman higher, like 4. And I
I
was a lot more excited after I saw Wonder Woman. This one didn't really make me feel very excited.
I do think that bit by bit by bit, they are learning better how to do the CGI.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to look. The effects are a little bit more interesting. I mean, the overall the visuals in this film, some of the effects weren't great, but the visuals of it were really pretty good.
I like the power she had, the lightning kind of look,
right,
the blue stuff,
right.
That always.
I think that it got overplayed there, like. Just before the end, it got to be. She became a streak in the sky, and I was like,
I did not like the mohawk because you said
yes. Remember, I said, what's up with her hair?
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like a cross between a mohawk and the original Rocket Man. Like
yeah.
Well,
you said something about a chicken. That's all I could see after a while. It's like, she looks like a chicken.
It did look like a chicken.
So I don't know what
you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
I don't know why they styled it that way. Oh,
that was a little rough for it, and it was just for that one scene. You were like, I'm not sure that was successful. I'm not sure that was so successful.
Well, that's okay.
What can I say?
You don't have to look at her head.
Well, yeah, you weren't for the most part.
Well, gotta look at something.
So we've rated it. I'm sorry that these two are going to be short this time, but you know what? I think that we're both tired.
I don't think we're doing good. I don't think he was going to complain and send us letters or anything.
Most of the people that listen to this can't write. You know that. They don't know how to read.
That's why they're listening, right?
Exactly. That's why they're listening. That's right. Yeah. Go ahead. Try and complain. What, you can send me a really strongly worded voicemail?
Well, look at the shirt he's wearing anyway.
That's...
We have actually... It's not just all guys that listen to our show.
Oh.
In fact, I think the ones that are actually... literate and follow us and stuff. I know some of them lately have been female, so
really,
at least on Podbean, or other places. But I've noticed that there's been a couple, which I appreciate. Yeah, and I thank them for being there.
Thank you, ladies.
I can hear them now clicking.
I'm a strongly worded email. I'm telling you.
They're unfollowing us right now. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
That was fun while it lasted.
Finished. Bye.
There needs to be more female superhero movies. Though.
Yes, there does. So now I have to pay this back. Is that what it is?
We're trying to bring it back.
Okay, we're bringing it back. Okay.
Yes. We're asking for forgiveness by saying there needs to be more female superhero movies.
I'll just shut up now.
Right. Me too. Thanks for joining us on the Dream Warrior Review podcast. Don't forget to tell your friends about us, follow us, and, of course, like us. We can be found on Podbean, which is an amazing app, YouTube, Stitcher, Alexa on any pod, iTunes, Google Play. We're on Twitter as well, at DW Review, and, of course, Facebook. You can find us there. You can also email us at dreamwarriorreview@gmail.com.